Hey you guys, we're here. We're open. We're open, and we're back, and we're better than ever. We're back and better than ever. Okay, so last time we did Sherlock because I had to give you like a little palate cleanser. We gotta cleanse the palate for these people because they're crazy. And now we're back to V.C. Andrews, Flowers in the Attic. Let me tell you, if I don't think I could not finish this series, even though I am known for not finishing series at points, because Scott is super nosy. Scott's here as always, you guys. Scott's well, don't expect him because sometimes he's naughty. Anyway, Scott's super nosy, and I don't think Scott would let me stop the series. Like, Scott, would you let me stop the series if I wanted to?
No.
Why?
Everybody wants to know what's happening.
Define everybody.
Everybody is listening. They want to know what's happening to the kids and the locker room and the attic and crazy rules and what kind of weird stuff's going to come to them.
Well, we're going to find out.
Will they do things that their mom and your daddy did?
Scott just want to get to that point. Okay. So, we're going to finish this up. It's going to take a while because I looked at all the chapters and boy, this is going to be a slow moving ship. But let me tell you, in between, we're going to throw some palate cleansers. It'll be Sherlock. It'll be Encyclopedia. It'll be Cam Jensen. It'll be maybe great expectations. Maybe that's too far. I feel like I should just like that's a whole to do. So maybe, whatever book I find at the used bookstore. So anyway, we're going to finish this. Let me tell you before we get on, let me tell y'all what I discovered this morning. It had nothing to do with food. So, I discovered alien hand syndrome. That's a new one, right? Like, has anybody heard of that? Scott, have you ever heard of anyone who's had alien hand syndrome?
Not before today.
Period. And you would think it's something like mine because I got some like super long ET fingers, but no. Y'all look that up. And let me know what you think about alien hand syndrome, okay? Yes, honey. Just the different things humans can have, going on with them. And it's a real diagnosed thing too, by the way. It's crazy the stuff that we can have going on. I hope to never get it, but I kind of want to experience it for like a day or two and see what's going on there. Would you, Scott?
No.
Do you know what alien hand syndrome is? Have you ever had it before?
I've never had it. I wouldn't want it. Sounds like you get in a lot of trouble for it.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you could get paid some money for it. Who knows? It could go either way. So anyway, y'all look it up. Alien hand syndrome. Just an interesting fun fact about what humans can endure. Hell, we saw brain fever from the makers of brain fever. Alien hand syndrome. So anyway, let's get on. This is me trying to getting onto this book. So let's get on to this book, honey. So, okay. We discover mama and all that fool-la-la she done with her uncle and how the daddy, was not here for it. The mom, her grandma is just disgusted. Okay. So, the kids, are still trapped in the attic. So the kids try to make the best of this situation, which I feel like no children should, have to make the best of something this foolish. But, it is what it is. We're here. We're neighbors. We're peeking through the blinds like, and the children are trying to make the best of this. So they start kind of complaining to the mama and they like, girl, we ain't got nothing to do for real. This attic is dusty. It's a mess. We can't go outside and we're children. We're really supposed to be outside. Like, what is this? Can we like get some outside? So the compromise the mama comes up with them is, okay, I'm gonna, let you guys bring inside or bring outside inside. So mama goes to helping them clean out the attic. So they go to scrubbing. There's dead bugs. They put the dead bugs in the gutters and watch the birds eat them so they can have some experience with outside, even though grandma said don't open that window. They did it, but I guess their mama was there, so it's okay. I don't know. They find rat droppings, but they didn't see any rats, so they're just like, oh well, we're just gonna keep doing it. Like, clearly these things bothered me. And I was like, girl, can you bring them some mice traps or something? Like, why they gotta be in the attic with some mice? That's nasty. And this is why the title is what it is. It's starting to look like child abuse, y'all. Or child neglect, y'all. So anyway, mama helping them clean up. And, Kathy is impressed. She's like, man, I never saw my mama clean up before. Even when daddy was alive, she had maids coming. This chick is incredibly spoiled. Okay. So anyway, so this is the first time the children have seen her clean up. She's helping them scrub. She's helping them get it together. And, they get it all clean. And so this is where mama decides to delegate her parental responsibilities to Christopher and Kathy. So mama's like, okay, so clearly I'm never going to let you children out of this attic. She doesn't say that, but she should have. Clearly, I'm never going to let you children out of this attic. Kathy, you're 12. Christopher, you're 14. Your brother and sister are 4 and 5. They should be starting school, but since y'all up in the attic, honey, guess who the teachers are? Scott, who do you think the teachers are for the twins?
Older kids.
Period. She was like, so y'all can go ahead and just have school up here. And how y'all gonna keep yourselves busy is this. I'm gonna buy construction paper. I'm going to buy a bunch of other stuff to keep y'all busy. I'm going to give you some Monopoly games, some stuff like that. But you need to teach the children how to make flowers and leaves. Oh, I'm going to throw y'all a couple of plants too. And y'all can just turn this attic into y'all little garden and pretend like it's outside. Period. And why don't you go ahead and let the children know you they mama and daddy, okay? I'm going to just tell them to follow your rules, even though I'm their mama. And, you're going to be their teacher. You're going to be their everything. You they mama, you they daddy, you that dude in the alley. You they doctor when you need. I'm not going to say the rest of the lyrics, but you know. It's about drugs. So anyway, so she's like, you they everything. So go ahead, get it set. I mean, y'all ain't doing nothing because y'all ain't going to school either. So get it together. And so, they start doing arts and crafts and, stuff like that, Now, Kathy, she's the narrator here. And so Kathy points out a couple of things that I feel everybody should be paying attention to. And it is the fact that every time her mama come, her mama be fly, honey. Her mama be fly, honey. Okay, mama done got her hair done. Mama done been to the salon. Mama done got her tan on. Mama done been selling. Meanwhile, the children are just sitting in the attic looking like this. Can't open the window. Scott, look at this. That's what the children looking like. Have y'all ever been on a cruise ship? Have y'all seen the rooms that got that little porthole? Honey, that's what the children looking like, okay? Like they paid for the porthole on a cruise ship.
This kid's going to the bathroom anyway.
There's a bathroom up there, but also they have that's a fact that I was going to not disclose, but since you asked, the little boy has a problem wetting the bed, the little boy twin. And so they keep a little blue vase for him to just pee in at any time. I mean, they're going primal here. This is going to turn into full Lord of the Flies eventually. We're going primal, baby. So I got my little kitty ears on. And I also, I didn't show y'all my outfit. I'm Little Red Riding Hood because they have a naughty grandmother. And that story is like that story. So I'm Little Red Riding Hood too. Because, the evil grandmama who's trying to eat her up. So anyway, I'm giving the wolf too.
Grandmother was evil.
Well, when the wolf became the grandmother, see, this is why Scott may not return, y'all. There's gonna be a day I'm gonna be sitting here talking and y'all gonna be like, where's Scott at? And I'm like, who you talking about? What you groaning about? Anyway, so the mama like you, they mama, daddies, you know, you, they doctor, you everything, okay? Because I am having such a hard time. Y'all don't understand. Pretend these are tears. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to go get your nails done and your feet done. Y'all up here in the attic all day with no AC. You don't understand what it's like to try to type and get a job when you're rich. Y'all don't understand, Scott.
Oh, man.
Y'all over here with y'all porthole cruise ship thing. Y'all don't understand what it's like to be out sailing with your hair blowing back after you didn't got it done at the salon for hours. Y'all up here eating cold chicken and peeing in blue flower vases and not getting no outside, whatever. Y'all don't understand. And you know what? Mama up there manipulating, and I'm gonna read you a little bit about how my girl is doing it. Peep mama, peep mama. Okay, mama gets on my nerves a little bit. Okay. Mama, I said, weekly, almost crying myself. You make it sound as if you're never going to tell him. He's never going to like us. Oh, then she talking about the daddy, you know. That she waiting to kill over so she can inherit all his money, even though he don't want to give it to her because she married her uncle. So anyway, so the children are like, wait, like you keep saying that we're going to get out once he accepts us. And now you saying he thinks we're the devil's spawn. So here, watch mama manipulate. Watch mama work, honey. Mama is into manipulation, honey. She's into dark manipulation, okay? Okay. He's never going to like us, no matter how pretty the twins are, how smart Chris is, or how good I can dance. None of it's going to make any difference to him. He'll still hate us and think of us as the devil's issue, won't he? She got up and came to us and fell to her knees again and tried to wrap us all in her embrace. Haven't I told you before? He hasn't got long to be on this earth. She waiting for this man to unalive for real. He gasps for breath every time he exerts himself in the least way. And if he doesn't unalive soon, I'll find a way to tell him about you. I swear I will. Just be patient. Mama a good actress, honey. She up there with Sherlock. Be understanding. What fun you lose now, I'll make up for later on thousandfold. Her teary eyes were beseeching. Please, for me, because you love me and I love you. Then girl, why the hell we locked up in this? I'm sorry. Why are we locked up in this attic and your ass ain't out there getting a job or at least getting on a stripper pole or something? But okay, let's keep going. I'm sorry. I'm replying to her because she getting on my nerves. She's over here manipulating. I'm gonna call her Eminem. She ain't even gonna be mama no more. She's getting rebranded as Eminem. Mama and manipulating mama.
All right.
Eminem. Cause she tripping. I forgot my spot messing with this woman. Okay. It won't be long. It can't be long. And I'll do what I can to make your lives as enjoyable as possible. Girl, I wouldn't believe these promises. And think of the riches we'll have one day soon. It's all right, Mama, Chris said, drawing her into his embrace just as our father would. What you ask isn't too much. Not when we have so much to gain, simp. Chris up here simping. And I don't like it. Yes, Mama said eagerly, just a short while more to sacrifice and a little more patience, and that is sweet and good, and all that is sweet and good in life will be yours, girl. What is there left to say? What was there left for me to say? How could I protest? Already we had sacrificed over 3 weeks. What was a few more days or weeks or even a month, girl? It's gonna be long. Add all that up times 20, child, because this is gonna be a long time. At the end of the rainbow waited a pot of gold, but the rainbow was made of faint and fragile gossamer. I don't know what that is. Scott, what's gossamer?
I don't know.
I may even be saying it wrong. It don't matter, girl.
That sounds right. I don't know what it is.
It's delusion. It's lies. And gold weighed a ton. And since the world began, gold was the reason to do most anything. What does Sherlock say about the metals? Okay. Check for the last video, the last live. Anyway, so mama up there manipulating. Mama got her Rolex on, honey, no TikToking. Like mama is up there looking fly. Mama was like, I went sailing. Mama's out here going to the movies and everything, talking about, oh, I'm going with my best friend, and she got a brother that's a lawyer and he's single. Why would you bring that up? Scott, why do you think she brought that up?
I don't know.
Kathy was over there giving her the people's eyebrow, side-eyeing her like, you dating again? And she's like, no, I don't know. No, I don't do that. I miss your father. I'm going to go get a massage. Y'all be good. So mama comes every day and she drops off paper, construction paper, and magazines and stuff for the kids to do, coloring books and whatnot. And so the kids get busy and they start making, the attic into a place that they want to be. Also they're breaking grandma's rules because they out here sunbathing when the sun is coming through the window. They taking all their clothes off, they necky sunbathing. Now they did notice something about grandmama. Grandmama don't never come through the closet to go to the attic. So one day mama up there and they're like, hey, mama, why grandmama don't ever come up to the attic? Like you would think, as crazy as this woman is and how she be spying on us, she would, be up in the attic trying to see what we doing. And here come Eminem, because she ain't the mama, honey. She just Eminem child. Eminem was like, oh, it's because when she was a younger girl, when she would get in trouble, her mama would just throw her in the closet for days and make her pray. Right. The closet punishment. So, it made her claustrophobic. My girls is her kryptonite, even though she evil as hell, her kryptonite is closets and closed spaces. It makes her hyperventilate. When your mom is like, oh, you're a wicked child, and just throws you in the closet, and, tells you to pray for days, like Carrie. Whatever. So, they're just looking like, girl, what? Kathy like, oh, it made me feel bad for her, but then I stopped. With that list of rules, honey. So anyway, they go on to making, this beautiful, making the attic beautiful, making it have flowers in the attic, making it, a place where the twins aren't afraid because it's dusty and junky and stuff. The kids then start putting on plays for each other. Like they actually did like kind of try to keep each other occupied and busy, which is good. They exercise all that creativity, which is like the best for this situation, because this situation is a damn mess. It's a hot mess. Okay. So, whatever. So they start looking up, they have a calendar. Mama done got them a calendar and they ticking off the days. And girl, they done got to the first 100 days. And they like, we still up in here. It's almost Christopher's birthday and stuff. He turning 15. And they still up in there. So they come up on Thanksgiving. And they like, girl, can we at least come down and celebrate with the family? Like, did you do something with your daddy yet? And so, like, have you told him? Because, girl, what is this? What is our life now? What is this? The twins don't even know you no more. What is this? And so the mama like, no, not yet, but I'm going to go to a Thanksgiving party. It's going to be great. I got to go get my hair done, my nails done. Y'all are just over here tripping. I'm trying to do my best for you guys. I'm getting my hair done, my nails done. I have to go shopping at a shopping spree. But you know what I'm going to do for y'all? I'm gonna sneak y'all some Thanksgiving dinner food. Cause your grandma ain't gonna be able to bring, or yeah, your grandma ain't gonna be able to bring y'all no food. So it's up to me. So by 1 o'clock, y'all should have some food. Child, them children sat there wait for that woman. All that time blew by. The twins were over there crying, talking about we hungry, we ain't ate all day. What's up? And finally, mama blew her little self up in there, just looking as breezy, as easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. You know, with their little cold meal. Like, oh, well, it was hard for me to sneak, and I couldn't even get y'all dessert, and it was just a lot going on, and I'm just really stressed out. She's stressed.
Stressful day.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's hard keeping your kids prisoners.
It is. And grandma, of course, came up with her. Snuck up behind mama.
Wow, what a treat.
We love her. I love the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
She's a breath of fresh air. So, you know, she sneaks up and Kathy accidentally bumps into her and she sneered and asked with contempt, how would you know? Because they were up, you know, doing arts and crafts. Because, I mean, what the hell else are they doing? Because they don't go to school. They can't come out the damn closet, the attic. He is gifted artistically, grandmother. All his teachers said so. Has he asked you to pose for him without clothes? Girl, when they trapped you up in that closet, baby, what were you thinking about? Were you praying? And who were you praying to, honey? Because, girl, what? Girl, what? Y'all didn't lock these children up here and you asking them, are they being nasty? Girl, if you think that, then let them go. Let them go. There's a concept. What say you, Scott?
Yeah. I mean, how have they been up there this long? How's the grandfather not like hear them living up there?
It is a mansion. These are not regular people like you and I, Scott. They have billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Ask Mark Zuckerberg why he don't know everybody that's in his house. Okay. Ask Bill Gates why he don't know everybody that's up in his house. All right.
So, like have a pool house or a guest house like at this point?
Can the mama just get a damn job? Can we just and take care of her own children instead of waiting for her daddy to unalive to get the money? Like, girl, can you just get a regular job? Go be a waitress. Anyway. I was shocked. No, of course not. Then why are you trembling? I'm scared of you. Like, girl, how did you not know these children? Girl. You over here acting like Corella DeMille, like, I want to get all them puppies. Like, girl, you are out here acting like, who's the worst villain ever? Girl, you are over here being just whatever, child. That's not a woman villain, though.
No, that's true.
Scott is uninvited.
I said he's the worst villain. He's a woman.
Woman villain. You over here being a wicked witch of the West, child, and you wondering why these children are trembling. You are telling these children they can't even look at you, and you will lash not just their skin but their ego. Girl, what about this says I wouldn't be trembling? I'm over here considering getting a candy cigarette. Okay. Enough of that. I stammered. Every day you come in and ask what sinfully unholy thing we're doing. And truly, I don't know what it is you think we're doing. If you don't tell us exactly, how can we avoid doing something bad, not knowing it is bad? That's a question.
Sounds like you're getting melted.
At this point, what they got to lose?
Got to find out, I think.
She looked over down to my bare feet and smiled sarcastically. Ask your older brother. He'll know what I mean. The male of the species is born knowing everything evil. Girl, did you come from great expectations? She making me want to read that book. Men are evil, but girl, women are too. You the one got them locked up. What male has these children locked up in the closet is my question. Okay. So anyway, boy, did I blink. Chris wasn't evil or bad. There were times when he was tormenting. Wait, did I go past my spot? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Tormenting, but not unholy. I tried to tell her this, but she didn't want to hear. Later on in the day, she came into our room bearing a clay pot of yellow flowers. Striding directly to me, she put that pot in my hand. Here are real flowers for your fake garden, she said without warmth. It was such a unwish-like thing for her to do. It took my breath away. Was she going to change? See us differently? Could she learn to like us? I thanked her for the flowers, perhaps too much, for she spun around and stalked out as if embarrassed. Girl, the children don't know what the hell to do with you. So anyway, so grandma brought them a little plant to help them with their garden, they fake flower garden. And, they kept on, doing whatever. They did learn to kind of stop trusting their mama a little bit. Also, it started getting cold. Winter started setting in. Now, mind you, they up in the attic. It ain't got no insulation. What attic got that? The attic is the insulation for the rest of the house. So there's no insulation. So it's getting super cold. It's freezing. Things are just, it's turning. It's taking a turn for the worse. So guess what happens?
They sneak out of the attic.
No. Oh, no. Because look at where we are in this book. No. We're not even close to, look at where we are. Look at where my little stickers are. No. Remember, the mama then abdicated her responsibility to the teenagers. So, of course, the twins get sick. Of course. Like, what else is there to do? So the twins get sick and they get high, super high, 103-degree fevers, and can't nobody contact the mama because we ain't supposed to even be here. Okay. So Kathy and Chris are trying to, do something like, oh my God, we got to figure out what the hell to do. So they just put the little boy, because it was the little boy who got sick first, in a tub to bring down a thing. And finally the mama come in and she's like, oh my God, my baby is sick. Oh, let me pretend to care. And she's rocking them, and she's telling her mama, girl, I need to take this kid to the doctor. Just tell me no, but tell me no. Tell me no, because I don't care about these children. Tell me no, please. And so the mom's like, no, kids just get sick. They'll get better. It's no big deal. Make sure though you can put them in the bed together in the morning when they sick, but at night y'all need to go ahead and get in the bed. Boys and girls can't sleep together. Still, I don't care how sick they are. I don't care if they become corpses. Just no. She really had to bring that out for them. She has a thing. So, she's like, yeah, no, none of this can, no. So y'all figure that out. So, the mom over there pretending and she cares, and really she just dumped off some aspirin and some apple juice and was like, that'll do. I got to get back to school because I'm learning. I'm learning things so I can get y'all out this attic. Maybe. Call me maybe. And so, Kathy had to be the mama and get them through their sickness. And, they got through it, but she said it kind of changed the twins. It kind of messed them up a little bit mentally. Maybe it was the brain fever. I don't know. But it kind of messed the twins up to where they kind of became shriveled flowers. They kind of stopped being baby, like they kind of stopped talking, and they kind of got a little withdrawn, a little bit depressed, which would be concerning under normal circumstances. But Scott, guess what? Absolutely not. Okay. So, Thanksgiving turns into Christmas. And so mama, she kind of stopped slowing. She started slowing down, coming a little bit. It isn't as frequent as it was. The meals are starting to get a little skimpier. And I got one more time this mama manipulating, and Chris is being, Chris is simping. Chris is doing that simp thing. So, Kathy's addressing her mama because her mama, these kids that got sick, these kids starting to get on her nerves, and So my voice turned cold. Then would you please see if you can manage to bring up some fresh fruit, especially bananas? You know how the twins love bananas, and they haven't had one since we came. Like, girl, what are y'all feeding these children? Anyway, tomorrow I'll bring bananas. Your grandfather doesn't like them. What has he got to do with it? It's the reasons bananas are not purchased. Let me tell you, Kathy's a real one. And this would have been me, but this would have been me from the beginning. And I probably wouldn't have even, like, when them twins got sick, I probably would have just went downstairs and blew everybody's cover and not gave a damn about the consequences. But that's just me. But here come Kathy. You drive back and forth to secretarial school every weekday. Stop yourself and buy the bananas and more peanuts and raisins. And why can't they have a box of popcorn once in a while? Certainly that won't rot their teeth, because they don't get candy because they scared it's going to rot their teeth. Okay. Pleasantly, she nodded and verbally agreed. And what would you like for yourself, she said. What you think she wanted, Scott? What y'all think she wanted? Freedom. I want to be let out. I'm tired of being in a locked room. I want the twins out. I want Chris out. I want you to rent a house, buy a house, steal a house, but get us out of this house. Period. Here. I'm here for Kathy. Right. I am Team Kathy. I am Team Kathy. I should have a Team Kathy shirt. Okay? Because Kathy is out here, fighting. She windmilling for her life. And everybody's life locked up in that attic. But here we go. Come on, simping. Come on, simping Ken. Come on, simping Ken, Chris. Kathy, she began to plead. I'm doing the best I can. Here come the damn lies. I'm doing the best I can. Don't I bring you gifts every time I come through the door? What is it you lack besides bananas? Name it, girl. So we just gonna act like Kathy didn't say freedom. Seems that way. We gonna just act like she didn't just say the twin, like the twins weren't sick and didn't need hospitalization. We just gonna act like, okay. You promised we'll stay up here but a short while, and it's been months. She spread her hands in a supplicating gesture. Did you expect me to unalive my father? Get a job, sis. Numbly, I shook my head. And here come Chris simping. You leave her alone, Chris exploded the moment the door closed behind his goddess. She does try the best she can by us. Stop picking on her. It's a wonder she comes to see us at all. What with you riding her back with your everlasting questions like you don't trust her? Girl, don't trust her. Don't trust her. Just go downstairs and leave, because this ain't gonna work out. The longer you stay, the worse it is. And Chris ain't helping. He just keep holding her. See, this that hope foolishness. How do you know how much she suffers? Do you believe she's happy knowing her 4 children are locked in one room? Yes. And left to play in the attic? It was hard to tell about someone like our mother, just what she was thinking and what she was feeling. Her expressions was always calm, unruffled, though she often appeared tired. If her clothes were new and expensive, and we seldom saw her wear the same thing twice, she brought us many new and expensive clothes too. Not that it mattered what we wore. Nobody saw us but the grandmother. And we could have worn rags, which indeed might have put a smile of pleasure on her face. And this woman talking about, why are you trembling? Girl, have you met you? So anyway, so the mama is just over there manipulating them while slowly taking away her time and the stuff that she bringing. Okay, it started to get real raggedy around here. So let's fast forward on to Christmas. So Christmas is starting to come up. And, the mama starting to show, I guess maybe she felt bad because she, whatever. The mama starting to show up a little more and ask them what they want. So Christmas comes and the mama, then snuck upstairs while they were asleep, brought them a bunch of gifts. They were excited. She also brought, here's another little nugget, because we're going to get to that grandma story. We're going to get the book. I think it's called Caesar Tomorrow, Caesar, yes, something. We're going to get to that book and see how abused grandma was to how we get to this Cruella de Vil person. So the mama, gives them all their gifts and stuff. She decked them out for, Christmas. She ended up giving Kathy like some ballet stuff so she can go ahead and be, the swan princess. She's just like, yes, I'm the swan princess in ballet form. I'm playing. And, so she did good for the Christmas gifts. Did she bring some Christmas dinner? No. Grandma then dropped off one of them baskets. Do you know grandma had the nerve to put some frozen turkey in there from Thanksgiving? Girl, I would have been pissed. I probably would have threw the basket at grandma when she came in. Like, girl, it's worth the lashes at this point. It gives me something to do, child. If you lash me, it's just at this point, it's just giving me something new to do. Okay. Getting beat is the new thing. So anyway, so so later on, here comes mama, and she brings up like this old antique doll house. And she's like, oh, this was mine's. And before it was mine's, it was my mama's. And so the little twin girl was like, how did it stay looking so good for so long? It's like in pristine condition. And the mama was like, oh, when your grandmama was a little girl, she wasn't allowed to touch it. They put a glass thing over it. She could just look at it. She couldn't touch the doll house. So the family was psychologically abusing her. Like Scott, what say you? If you're a kid who can't even play with the toy, it's just in some glass. Yeah. You can only do that after you get out the prayer closet that you're in praying in for days. What say you about that?
Yeah, so mean.
It's a little bit on the mean side. So, I can see how grandma got her swag. It's giving psychological abuse swag. So, so you get that little nugget in there. So Kathy is still like, girl, can we, what about us getting out this room? Like, you're out here partying, you're going on sales ships, you supposed to have a job by now. Like, at this point, when are we going to get out this room? Like, what's going on between you and your father, who is supposed to be unalived at this point? You said a day, it didn't turn into months. Seasons have changed, ma'am. We up here in snowsuits because it's so damn cold. So she's like, what's going on? So she finally pinned her mama down long enough to be like, girl, what is going on with you and your daddy? Though. And so what we find out is, oh, relationships are real good. And did I tell you guys? Next week, the lawyer is coming. And my daddy put me right back in the will. I'm gonna be in a will, y'all. We're gonna inherit all the money. Like, even like when he unalives, my mama don't even get the money because she got her own inheritance because she's super duper rich, even though they psychologically treated her like trash. Okay. She got her own money, so it just directly comes down to me. It's gonna be in the will. And ta-da! I'm gonna be rich again. And my dad is having me a debutante reintroduction into high society, today for Christmas. And so Christopher and Kathy are like, so do we get to come downstairs? Can we come to your girl, how's this gonna work now that he forgave you? And so she's like, oh no, he can't know about y'all because he said anything if it came between, remember my uncle, your daddy, however you want to call them, and I, if any children came, y'all would be the devil's spawn. So I can't tell him still. And so they're like, can we at least sneak down? She was like, I'm gonna tell y'all how to sneak down. Now that's where the chapter ends. I don't know if this woman does it because she is playing these people, and I'm gonna need for Christopher to wake up. Okay, he didn't miss the birthday messing around in this attic. I'm gonna need for Christopher to shake himself awake, or Kathy to slap him and shake him awake. Because this man is he drinking the Kool-Aid? He falling for the foolishness? What say you, Scott?
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, now. Do you have any lessons learned? Because we're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it right there. Y'all got some do y'all have lessons learned?
I don't know if I have one from today.
Nothing. Okay. Look, don't be drinking the Kool-Aid, but trust your instinct. If it ain't right, it probably ain't right. I cannot pound that. I can't pound that hard enough. If it don't seem right, it's probably not right, and you need to follow your first mind. Christopher is he living in delusion, and I get it. He love his mama, but hey, So that's my lesson learned from this. He should be listening to Kathy. Did you have any changes in lessons learned?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me, because we gotta have our Scooby-Doo snack.
Can't wait for this.
You can't wait.
No, the last couple have been good.
Okay, so today I live for the Asian market because they always have some weird stuff going on there. Okay, so today I picked up from the Asian market. Well, we picked it up. It's Italian red meat flavored Lay's. What is this about, Scott? What do you think this is about? What do you think this is about? Let's see what we got going on here, y'all. I don't even know what happened. It tastes like bacon. They're good, though. Y'all can't see Scott's face. What you think?
It's interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would totally do it again.
Kind of starts to taste like a barbecue chip, but then it gets this flavor.
Yeah, it does. It starts barbecue and then it goes into, I want to say bacon. It's really good. So check them out. Italian red meat flavor. It's really good.
I guess it does. I mean, like a regular barbecue chip tastes kind of like barbecue sauce. This kind of tastes more like an actual barbecue.
Yeah, it's really good. It's an interesting flavor. So check out y'all local Asian market or Amazon. I mean, it's like a million ways to do this. Okay, with that, guys, we are going to hang this up for a little bit because, child, these people doing the most. Grandma, you want to feel bad for her, but girl, why would you do? Why you gonna bring down generational curses? Why you gonna rain down? Like, you know what abuse felt like. Why are you gonna do it to these children? Why? Who is this helping? Who is this helping? Besides the mama, who is this helping? So anyway, with that, guys, I'm gonna come back maybe with a palate cleanser because it just it degrades from here. So with that, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu from wherever we are to wherever you are. Peace, love, and happiness. Oh, I keep forgetting. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm such a good YouTuber. I do that all the time. And with that, we bid you guys adieu. Do you have anything last?
No, you hit it.